What's up, guys? It's Uz here from the Dr. Uz Talks channel, and I wanted to do a review video there for you on two different types of autogenous bone collector from Hiossen and from Megagen. It's always kind of perplexed me a little bit why there are no real reviews of instrumentation on YouTube, given the fact there are so many different manufacturers there and things like that. Nobody's really kind of reviewing instrumentation and telling people what the best one is, why it is, and things like that. It's all kind of just like taken as a given by the manufacturer that, you know what, this is great, this is great. If you're not, if you can't use it there properly, if you can't get great results, then it's because of the fact that you're using it incorrectly, as opposed to the actual nature there of it. So I'm going to try and make this video as brief as I can do, while also talking about the features there. We're not here to debate the benefits of autogenous bone, the gold standard, the greatest bone there for implant surgery, but more these bone collectors there. Now, I really love these bone collectors because you can harvest, 1 cc of bone within 30-40 seconds, as opposed to a safe scraper where you're constantly scraping to try and get bone there from it. These basically, they fit on a handpiece. You can put this on a 20-to-1 handpiece there and run these at 500 RPM. And basically, in essence, what they are is they're fluted drills, and they have a tree fine point on it there as well. And this little collar here, and my Megagen one is running away, this little collar here allows you to collect autogenous bone. Now, Megagen don't actually have a 6mm one. They've got a 5 and a 7. The 6mm was out of stock, so I couldn't actually get it. So here's the comparison of the two drills, and I'm going to take the two collars off there first, so you can have a look at the different shapes. Now, the Megagen one, you can see, has got this kind of hollow interior here, whereas the Hiossen one is more of a kind of fluted design, right? And the fluted design there is quite good for picking up autogenous bone, but the Megagen Automax actually picks up much more bone there because of its kind of hollow design. But also at the same time there, this design there of the Hiossen, if you look at it in comparison, there are these two little kind of areas just here and here, which are very important to the design of this fluted drill. If you see on the Megagen, it doesn't quite have that. It kind of ends up just flat. Can you see where it's just flat just here? And basically the way that these drills work is that we place these directly onto the bone. The drill spins round, and as it goes along, the collar moves from the top part further down, and we start to collect more and more bone underneath. So let's connect the collars up there, and you can have a look and see. This is the collar for the Hiossen, and you can, it's difficult to hear, but there's a, can you see there's a definitive click on that, right? It's very well engineered, right? The Megagen one, on the other hand, there is much more flimsy, right? It's like a friction grip, right? Can you see that? Can you see how it's much more of a flimsy design? This kind of fluted part of the base is actually meant to hold on, allow it to hold on, but it's much more flimsy. There's no kind of clicking there on it. So the reason why that's important is because we have this area here, which is the pinpoint part of the tree fine, where it's actually meant to connect onto the bone. And what happens is that we run the collar so it's at the edge, so just the tree fine point is exposed, and then this will go into the bone. And as we get further into the bone, the collar pushes up until all of this area, which is up to 4mm, kind of engages into the bone there itself. And then we take the collar off, and our bone is collected in here. The problem is when we're doing this on the Megagen, this collar's so flimsy, quite often when you're touching on the bone, the collar just flicks up, and it's not particularly well engineered. When you're looking at the Hiossen, When we put this over here, there's a definitive click. You can see the point part of the tree fine there, that's all exposed. And we go and connect that into the bone. And as we push into the bone and put our false in, it goes down like this until there's definitive click. And you see how solid that is. So for me, I would say if you're looking at buying some autogenous bone collectors, get the Hiossen rather than the Megagen Auto Max. I'd like to know what people's thoughts are about it, comparing these two different types of drills there as well. Do you use them? What's your favorite, and what's the reasoning there for it? Until next time, guys, I'll see you again then.